Videos on, please, everyone. Videos.
Give me a minute, I'm trying to.
Okay. Hmm. Now, 11th chapter I did with you, nutrition in living beings. The 11th chapter I have done that with you. So we can start with the 12th chapter today. That is microorganisms. We are halfway done with the science course, and we can start with the 12th chapter today. That is microorganisms. Okay, so let's begin. Now, in the previous lesson, we saw that the small organisms, which we cannot see with our eyes, okay, which can only be seen with a microscope, they are known as microorganisms. Okay, those organisms which are so small that we cannot see it directly with our eyes. Okay, we need to use the microscope to see them, are called microorganisms. Okay, they are present everywhere around us. Microorganisms are present everywhere around us. Okay, some are present in the water, some are present in the air, some are present in food, in the environment. Okay, microorganisms. And we also see their presence. Okay, not directly we can see, but when the milk turns into curd, okay, the very famous example of milk turning into curd, okay, is an example of microorganism action. Okay, microorganism action. Okay, then when we leave fruits and vegetables for a few days, they start to rot. Okay, also due to microorganisms. Okay, food spoilage also happens due to microorganisms. Okay, then when we are, when we catch some viral, some cough or cold, okay, we find that it's like, why does that happen? Because some microorganisms enter our respiratory tract, okay, and causes an infection in our body, okay, due to which we get a fever, a viral, cold or cough, okay. Why is it advised to cover our nose and mouth when we are sneezing so that it does not get transmitted to the other person? Okay, so that those microorganisms does not get transferred to the other person. Okay, so microorganisms are present everywhere. Now, another example is a chapati. Okay, when we keep a chapati in an area that has moisture. Yes, Hannah, question you have.
Your voice is breaking a bit.
My voice is breaking up. Is it breaking up for every one of you?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, it was earlier.
Ma'am, now it's fine.
It
Some
was
point
early.
it's
Now it's okay. Now it's fine. All right. We having some network issue here, but we will continue. Okay. If it breaks, you just let me know. I'll repeat. Okay. Now, if you steam chapati and when we keep chapati in moisture for some time, okay, for maybe some days, black and white spots will grow on it. Okay, black and white spots will grow on it. What is that? That is known as fungi. Okay, that is known as fungi. And when we see them with magnifying glass, they are small, uh, round black structures. Okay, and they are microorganisms which we cannot see clearly with our naked eye, sometimes not at all. Fungi is visible, but what is inside fungi is not visible directly. Okay, and what is inside curd is also not visible. Okay, or these microorganisms are not visible unless we use a microscope. Okay, now magnifying lens. There is a type of lens known as a magnifying lens. Okay, it magnifies means it makes the image bigger. What we are seeing bigger. How many of you have seen through a magnifying lens, or maybe have it at your home? Anyone who has a magnifying lens? Okay. Okay. So it makes the image bigger, okay, and shows whatever we are seeing bigger. But still, some microorganisms are very small to be seen with the help of even a magnifying glass. Okay, magnifying glass magnifies it up to some extent, but some microorganisms are so small that even a magnifying glass cannot help us. So that time we use a microscope. Okay, microscope. That is why the name has microorganism. Okay, micro means very small. Now, any doubt till now? Any doubt in any examples of microorganisms and what are microorganisms? Okay, okay. Where do microorganisms live? Yes,
Fungi is a type of microorganism, right?
yes, yes. But it is visible. Okay, it is visible. But we cannot see what is actually inside a fungi. Okay. uh, what is actually inside it, inside the structure and all, we cannot. We can just see black spots, black and white spots we can see. That's all we can see of a fungi. Okay. Now, where do microorganisms live? They live everywhere. Okay, in the air, in water, in soil, in other organisms, plants and trees. Okay. They can live in different situations. Okay. Different situations means different environments. Okay, can live in summers, can live in winters, cold weather. Now, some microorganisms live in the body of human beings and other organisms. Okay, some microorganisms live in the body of humans and other microorganisms. Which are they? Which ones are these? These are amoeba, bacteria, etc. Okay, bacteria and all. Bacterial infection, if you have heard this term, okay, they create diseases in our body such as constipation. Okay, constipation is caused by a bacteria action. Okay, constipation. Then some microorganisms live independently, while some microorganisms they depend on other organisms. Some can live independently, means on their own, whereas some they depend on other microorganisms. Some live alone. Some microorganisms live alone. Some microorganisms live in groups. Okay. Amoeba lives alone. If you want an example, amoeba is a microorganism that lives alone, whereas fungi and bacteria they live in groups in a collective manner. Okay. Please give me 1 minute. 1 minute, Hannah.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, Hannah.
Ma'am, what do you mean by it? The microorganism lives together and alone.
Together and alone means that microorganisms, some microorganisms group is there. Okay, not one single, but a group of microorganisms such as bacteria. Bacteria doesn't, it's not only one bacteria. When we are talking about a bacteria, okay, it's not just uh, one bacteria, but a group of bacteria. Okay, a group of bacteria which live together. In the same way, fungi also, group of them live together. Whereas amoeba is such a microorganism that lives alone. Okay, amoeba lives alone, only one. Okay, it exists alone. Wherever it's living, it lives alone. Whereas other microorganisms such as bacteria, fungi, they live together in groups. Okay, they are found in groups. Any other doubts from this topic? Any other questions? Okay. Types of microorganisms we will talk about. Okay. Now, microorganisms are mainly divided into four categories. Okay. Bacteria, fungi, protozoa, and algae. Okay. Bacteria, fungi, protozoa, and algae. Four categories are there mainly of microorganisms. Now, the structure, color, shape, form, place, food, etc. of these microorganisms are different from each other. They are different on the basis of their color, their shape, their form, where they live, what they eat, etc. Okay. Based on all of this, there are different types of microorganisms. We'll learn about them. Okay. Some microorganisms are single cell, means unicellular, and some of them are multicellular. Okay. Some microorganisms are unicellular, some are multicellular. Every category has many types of microorganisms. First, we talk about bacteria. Bacteria are unicellular organisms and live in a collective group. Okay, they are unicellular, they live in a group. Some are straight and some are spiral. What does that mean? Some are straight like this, whereas some are spiral like this. Okay, bacteria. Some are straight like this, and some are spiral. They spread diseases like typhoid and tuberculosis, TB. Okay, they cause diseases such as typhoid and TB. Okay, bacteria. This is one bacteria. Okay, this is one bacteria diagram. This is this center blue part is nucleoid or nucleus. This red part is capsule. Okay. Then membranes are there. I think this is the tail. This is the membrane. Okay. The small blue dots are ribosomes. Okay. The blue part is ribosomes, and outside is the membrane, the tail. Okay. The diagram of bacteria. The diagram of bacteria and all these don't come in the exam, but amoeba and all is important. Okay. Now, then we have algae. Now, some algae are single cell, whereas some are multi-cell. Algae, some of them are single cell, some are multi-cell. Chlamydomonas is a single cell algae. Pyrogyra is a multi-cell algae. Two examples are there. They are deposited in the corners of a drainage pond, and a pond. Okay. If you've seen like this green deposit at the edges of a swimming pool or a drain, okay, green deposits in monsoons, they are very common. Okay, so those are your algae. Okay, that is algae, and it is also a type of weed. Okay, also a type of weed. Now, next we have protozoa. Protozoa are single cell organisms. Okay, single cell organisms, and they cause diseases like diarrhea and malaria. Okay, diarrhea and malaria are caused by protozoa. Then fungi is there. Mostly fungi are multi-cell organisms. Okay, it is multi-cell. And some of the other examples is the fungi present on chapati. Medicine penicillin is made up of a fungi named Penicillium. Okay. Penicillin, a medicine is there, penicillin, made up of fungi called penicillium. Okay. So this is important. You have to learn the name. Any doubt in types of microorganisms? Four categories of microorganisms. Yes.
Ma'am, what word diagrams are important for the test on this chapter, ma'am?
I will let you know. Okay. I will let you know. Right now, though, none of it. Right now, none of it. But if any important diagram comes, I will let you know. Okay. Now, right now we just talked about bacteria, okay, and fungi. Now we will talk about virus. Okay, we will talk about virus. Now, virus is also a type of microorganism. Virus is also another type of microorganism, but they are different from other microorganisms. Okay, viruses are different from bacteria and fungi. Okay, how they multiply when they live inside an organism. Okay, when they are living inside humans or animals or some other organisms, they multiply themselves. Okay, they cause common colds, cough, flu, polio, and measles. Okay, these are the diseases caused by viruses. Common colds, cough, flu, polio, and measles. These come out from the body of the patient through his cough, sneeze, urine, and breath. Okay. Through these things, the microorganisms are released. And if anybody comes in contact, okay, somebody sneezed and and that person is not covering their mouth and or nose, you are near that person. So it can be transmitted from the air, like it will come in the air, and then when you breathe that air, it may get inside your body. Okay, so that is how cold and cough is transmitted from one person to another. Okay. Therefore, we should keep our mouth and nose covered when we are coughing or sneezing. We should also wash our hands with soap before eating and after going to the washroom. We should wash our hands. Okay, before eating also, because see, when we are sneezing, we cover our hand and then we eat. So what happens? In the food, the microorganisms go. Okay, and then they go inside. Okay, may go inside somebody else also. Okay, so these are the safest measures to stop virus and microorganisms from entering the body. Okay, suppose we went to a public park or some public place, we touched the railing, okay, or maybe the buttons on the lift or something, and then we just came home and ate. Maybe virus or microorganisms are present on that railing because many people touch the lift buttons and the railings and all. So if we just come home and eat, what happens? That microorganisms that transfer from the railing to our hands will go to our food and then will enter our body and make us fall ill. So it's very important to always wash our hands before eating. Okay. Now, questions. In text questions, 12.1 is there, which is homework for you. In text questions, 12.1 is homework for you. Yeah. Beneficiary and harmful microorganisms. Now, some microorganisms are our friends and some are our enemies. Okay. Some microorganisms are friends with us and some microorganisms are enemies. How or why so? That is because some are helpful for us, some are beneficial, and some are harmful for us. Okay. We will see first the microorganisms which are helpful for us. Okay, which are our friends. Now, microorganisms benefit us in a number of ways, in many ways. Okay. These are needed from our home to business. Many medicines and injections are prepared with the help of microorganisms. Some microorganisms help in fertilizing the land and clean our environment. Let's see how that happens. Now, utility of microorganisms in food items. Many food items are prepared using microorganisms. such as curd, bread, cake. Bread and cake, can anybody tell me what type of microorganism we use in bread and cake? Can anybody tell me what kind of? Yes, Eva.
Yeast.
Yes, Eva. Correct. Yeast. Okay, yeast is a type of microorganism or enzyme action that we use in the food that expands it. That expands it, makes it soft and fluffy, and helps in the expanding of the food. Okay, yeast. And curd, we have lactobacillus bacteria. For curd, we have lactobacillus bacteria. For bread and cake, we have yeast. Okay. Um, Bacteria named lactobacillus transforms milk to curd. Therefore, a little amount of curd is added to lukewarm milk, and then the lactobacillus bacteria multiplies fast. Like a small amount of maybe half a teaspoon of curd we add to the milk, and that curd has this bacteria which multiplies in the milk. Lukewarm milk, it multiplies, and it multiplies in the whole milk and turns all of it into curd. Okay. Then ferment. Ferment is prepared in making idli, dosa, naan, bhature, yeast, roti, jalebi, etc. Yeast is formed with the presence of microorganisms. Ferment is formed by a fungi named yeast. This yeast works in dough or flour. Yeast starts multiplying fast. If this dough is kept in a hot place for a longer time, we cover it in heat and leave it for 2 hours and 3 hours. And in that time, this yeast multiplies. Okay. And our dough rises. If you've seen this, mothers do this. Okay. So you just leave it for 2, 3 hours if you are making bhature or bread or something, naan, and it expands, like it becomes huge and it rises in a bowl. Okay. Due to breathing of yeast, carbon dioxide gas is built, and small bubbles of gas are formed in flour, which help in making plump size of flour. Okay, you can see this image. Okay, it rises like this. Okay, like surface is bubbly surface. Why is that so? Because yeast breathes in, and carbon dioxide gas is built in it. Okay, and small bubbles of gas are formed in the floor and makes it a plump size. Okay, expands it in time. Okay, now
So, ma'am,
yes, yes, Hannah.
so basically there is a type of microorganisms that are edible.
Yes, yes. Lactobacillus and yeast are edible. Okay, that's correct. Lactobacillus and yeast are edible, so we can consume them. Okay, that is right. Now, microorganisms are used in business also. Okay, microorganism is used in business also. Number one is baking industry. The first example is baking industry. Okay, microorganisms or yeast is used in baking industry. You make bread, pastry, cake, biscuits, toast, all of it, and then you sell. So baking industry. Then microbes are also used to produce alcohol, vinegar, acetic acid, and wine. Okay, all of them are made with a fermentation process. And in fermentation process, microorganisms are used for it to take place. Okay, fermentation, microorganisms are used for it. So microbes are used for the production of all these materials and sell them. Okay, sugar is always found in barley, wheat, rice, fruit juice, etc. Yeast is mixed with them to prepare alcohol and wine. Okay, yeast is mixed with them with barley, wheat, rice, and fruit juice to prepare your alcohol and wine. Transformation of sugar into alcohol is known as fermentation. The transformation of the sugars to alcohol uh, through the action of microorganisms is the process called fermentation. Okay. Um, Fermentation was discovered by a scientist called Louis Pasteur in 1837. Okay. Fermentation was discovered by Louis Pasteur in 1837. Means it's very old, Like it was discovered in the 18th century, fermentation. Okay. Now, third is medicinal use of microorganisms. Now, some bacteria destroy other bacteria. Okay, some bacteria destroy other bacteria in the body. Okay, they stop the growth of bad bacteria, good bacteria and bad bacteria. Like there are two things, we can understand them in this easy manner by calling them a good bacteria and bad bacteria. What this good bacteria does that it goes in our body and fights off the bad bacteria and stops their growth. Okay, this good bacteria enter their body, fights the bad bacteria and stops their growth and makes us healthy. Okay, makes us healthy once again. Okay, so that is there. That is there. Now, various diseases are treated by antibiotic medicine. Okay, antibodies or antibiotic medicine. Penicillin injections are used in some diseases. Medicines like antibiotics and penicillin are prepared by such bacteria which destroy bacteria causing illnesses. Okay, they are made up of bacteria only, antibiotics and penicillin that destroys the bad bacteria in our body. Today, various kinds of medicine are prepared by fungi and bacteria. Tetracycline and erythromycin are general purpose antibiotics. Okay, tetracycline and erythromycin are general purpose antibiotics. Which which are themselves made up of bacteria and fungi. They are made up of bacteria and fungi. Okay. Alexander Fleming was the person who discovered penicillin. Okay, one type of fungi named penicillin or penicillium. Okay, through which the medicine penicillin was made. Okay, Alexander Fleming was the person who discovered the penicillin fungi through which penicillin medicine is made. Okay. Antibiotics are used to save birds from diseases. Antibiotics are used in their food so that they are safe from diseases. Birds also we use. And plants and trees, when sometimes plants and trees get diseases, we use antibiotics in plants and trees also to stop their diseases. Okay, now injection. We know that injection saves us from many diseases, and we will see what an injection is and how it works. Okay, what is an injection and how it works. Now, some microorganisms borne diseases. Okay, means that they carry diseases. They are known as microbes. The microorganisms carrying diseases are called microbes. Okay, they carry diseases called microbes. When these microbes enter the body, then our body offers some resistance. Okay, the resistance fights the microbe to save the body. In our body, we have the white blood cells. Okay, that are barriers or that are the fighting cells in our body. When they detect any action of bacteria or virus, our body's first mechanism is that our body white blood cells they fight with the virus or bacteria that has entered. If you have observed this thing, fever, like you get a temperature, means you get fever, and then the fever comes down. Okay, and then the fever comes down in 3-4 hours. Then you will get a fever again, and then the fever will come down in some hours. Why is this happening? Like, why is this happening? Fever is coming down, fever is coming down. This is our body fighting with the microbes, okay, with the virus and the bacteria, okay, whatever has entered the body. Then, if the body's resistance means the white blood cells defeat the viruses, we will recover. Okay, but if the viruses are more stronger, then we need help. Okay, then we need help, means we need external medications to get well. Okay, if our body cannot naturally fight off the viruses, okay, then we need medicine. Something which you observe now, we fall ill, we don't take any medicine, and automatically we get healed. We get okay. In 1 day or two, we get fine. If you've observed this thing, we fall ill, we fall sick. In 1 or 2 days, we just heal without taking any medicine. Why is that so? The white blood cells have defeated the virus and now we are fine. The resistance wins. But if the viruses win, then we'll fall ill and we will need medicine. Okay. Um, our body remembers how to fight the microbe if it entered human body again. Our body knows it. Okay. If one thing happens, one type of fever happens, and if it happens again, then our body knows how to fight again. Okay, it remembers. Now, injection saves the body. How? How? If dead or non-active microbes enter the human body, then these are destroyed by resistance power of the body. Okay. All right. Now, try to understand this. Try to understand this. Our body finds the microbes when they enter. Okay. And sometimes dead microbes are injected in human body through an injection. Okay. Dead microbes are injected into us through an injection. And body will get resistance power to secure the body from diseases. Okay. Our body will get resistance power to secure the body from diseases, because the body will, if it finds even dead microbes now, it will form resistance. Okay. If our body finds dead microbes even inside us, it will form resistance. And this resistance slowly builds up. Okay. This resistance slowly builds up so that when actual disease comes now, our body can fight off using this resistance. Okay. Using this resistance that is building up. Okay. So it is like, you can say that like a practice of our body building resistance, Okay. So now body gets resistance power to secure it from diseases like cholera, dehydration, smallpox, TB, typhoid, etc. They all can be stopped by injection. Okay. When we are born now, till some years when we are little children, we get some vaccination. If you have observed, or if you have had some little brother or sister or some little baby in your home, and if you've heard this, that baby's vaccination day is there, or we have to take the baby for vaccine, even though the baby is fine, all good, we have to give some vaccination to the baby. What is this vaccination doing? Resistance building. Okay, resistance building. So for this injection, such as given for polio, tetanus, and measles. Okay, when the child is a baby, just a few months or 1 year, okay, injections are given for polio, tetanus, and measles. Okay, so it builds resistance. So our body builds resistance, and if the virus comes later on, our body can fight again. Concept of injections and resistance. Understood? Hope it's clear to you. Any questions? Any questions related to this topic? Do you remember getting polio injections or polio drops during childhood? Anyone who remembers getting polio drops or polio injections or some vaccination during childhood? No?
Ma'am,
Yes.
ma'am, what do you mean by childhood, ma'am?
Childhood means like you are old now, little bit old. It gets like you are still a child, I get that, still in a childhood, but I mean when you were 1, 2, 3 years old, that when you were 1, 2, 3, 4 years old.
Ma'am,
That
I don't remember when I was like just born, but I have a mark of an injection, ma'am.
you have a mark of an injection. Yeah, that's true. Even I have mark of an injection. So those were, preventive these injections that we had, vaccinations that we had when we were kids. Okay, that is important. Now we will stop here for today. 5 minutes break for you. 5 minutes break, and then we will start with math. Okay, let's begin. Videos on, please, all of you. Hi, Vishwa. Good afternoon. Can I have a video on, please, all of you? Okay, so today we are going to check out the addition and subtraction on a number line. Okay, we are seeing addition and subtraction on a number line. First, addition. No, Joshua, we don't need the compass right now.
Ma'am,
Yeah.
do we have to copy this down, ma'am?
Yes, Ambika, you have to.
Okay.
Okay. One question we will see. Okay. Now, in this question, you have to add 3 and 5. Okay. 3 and 5. But how to show it on the number line? Okay, I will make a number line and I will mark on it some digits. Okay. Now, it says that we have to add 3 and 5. Okay. So from 0, first I will reach 3. Okay. From 0, I will reach first 3. Okay, means I will count till 3. Hmm. Yeah. So from 0 to first we will count to 3. And then from 3 to, and then see the thing is, first we will reach 3 after moving 3 steps, from, after moving 3 steps from 0. Okay. And then on the right direction only, I will move 5 more. Okay, because the next number is 5. Okay, try to understand this. From 0, I will take 3 steps first. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, because 3 is my first number that I have to add. Now, the second number that I have to add is how much? 5. So, from 3, I will take 5 steps. From 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Where do I stop? 8. Okay. Where do I stop? 8. So, what will be my answer? 8. Okay. 8 is going to be my answer. So I did what? First I took 3 steps from 0 and then the next number is 5. So from 3 I took 5 steps more. Okay. And then I count the total. At what I stopped? 8. So I can write 3 plus 5 is 8. if the question comes to show it on the number line, you have to show it like this. Okay, you have to write it like this on the number line. Okay, hope that's clear. Any doubt?
No, ma'am.
Okay, let me know when it's done, everyone. Then I will do one more question.
Done, ma'am.
Done, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. So I am clearing this and I'm going to show you another question. Same number line I'm using. You can make one more number line only. Okay.
Ma'am,
Now,
sir,
repeat that, Hannah, please.
ma'am, is this question for us, ma'am? Should we do it?
Should you do it? I will give you one more question to do, okay? I will give you, you see that this one you see, this one you see, and then one I will give you after this, okay? So -3 plus 5. -3 plus 5 is the question, okay? What I have to do is, first, I will go from 0 to -3, okay? My first number is -3 and here is my 0. So from 0, I will go to -3, 1, 2, and 3. Okay, 0 to -3. Now the second is 5. Okay, the second number is 5. So 5 times I will move. 5 times I will move from -3 on the right side. Okay, yes, Joshua. 5 times I will move from -3 to the right side. How? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What number I stopped? 2. Okay. So answer is 2. Okay, answer is 2. What I am doing? First number is -3 now. So from 0 we will start and I have moved to -3 three times, like 1, 2, and 3. Second number is 5. So 5 times I will move. 5 times I will move to my right side. So from -3 I moved 5 times to 2 and I got the answer 2. Okay, understood now? Did you understand how we are solving?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, all right then. So this question is for you to do. This question is for you all to solve. Make a number line and solve this. -3 plus -5. -3 plus -5. Remember, -3 and -5 both are negative numbers. So we will only move in the left direction of 0. Okay, because both -3 and -5 are negative numbers. So we will move in the left direction of 0. Okay. Okay, I'm getting some answers. Yes, that is correct. Those answers are correct. Yes. Correct, Abhija, Eva, Jeshua. That's correct. Please make a number line in your notebooks and do it. Johanna, understanding?
Ma'am, is it -10?
-10. No, it's not -10. Louis, getting an answer? What are you getting, Louis?
Who can drive
Is it-
safely and
Yes, Hannah?
Ma'am, is it -8?
-8. Yes. How -8? Watch now. So first number is -3. First number is -3. So from 0, I will go to -3, 1, 2, and 3. Okay. Second number is -5. So I will go. I need to extend my number line. One second. Let me extend this. -5, -6, -7, -8, -9. Okay. Now, I have gone from the first number is -3. So 0 to -3 now. Now second number is -5. So 5 times I will go from -3. 5 times more I will run to the left side. Okay. Second number is -5. So ignore minus. Just run 5 times to the left side. Okay. Minus side. So 5 times I will go from -3. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. What number did I reach, Johanna? Now what number did I reach?
-8.
-8. Yes. -8 I have reached. So answer is equal
Ma'am?
to -8. Yes, Hannah.
Ma'am, we can also confirm the answer by doing the by memorizing the algebraic rules.
Yes, yes. You can check your answer by the algebra rules that we studied, minus, plus, minus, and then like that also you can verify your answer. Okay. So this is addition using number line. Okay. Now we will be doing subtraction using number line. Now, any doubts in addition? Hope you all understood how we will add using a number line. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now I am proceeding to subtraction using number line. Okay. First question. Now, in the first question, the question is subtract 5 minus 3. Okay. Or solve 5 minus 3. Okay. That's the first question. So I will make my number line. Mark 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, minus 1, minus 1. Okay. Now, from 5, we have to subtract 3. So what I can do is, I will go from 5 to 3. Okay, from the bigger number to the smaller number till I reach the smaller number. Okay. Now you see how much did I jump? How much did I jump? 2 times now. 2 times, 1 and 2 times. So the answer is 2. Okay, you can just directly do 5 minus 3. The answer is 2, but on the number line, show it like this. Okay, on the number line, you can show it like this. Okay, next question. One more question. The next question is 5 minus 3. Okay, 5 minus 3. I'm going to clear my screen now.
Ma'am, I got an answer, ma'am.
Okay, Joshua, can you message me?
Am I
Yes,
wrong?
that's correct. Yes, Ambika, that's correct. Correct, Joshua. Correct, Ambika. Okay. 0 I will mark. Then I will mark 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7. And I will mark -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6, -7, and so on. Okay. Now it says that 5 and -3 is there now. 5 and -3 is there. Okay. So I will move from 5 to -3. Okay. From 5 I will move to -3. How? 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay. I moved 8 times. I moved 8 times to get to -3. From 5, I moved 8 times to get -3. So the answer will be 8. Okay. This is easy, right? Very simple. From 5 to -3, I moved 8 times on the left side. Okay. So your answer becomes 8. All right.
Ma'am,
Yes, Hannah.
ma'am, does this method apply to every digit, ma'am? Positive or negative?
Yes, yes. Every digit. It applies to every digit of algebra, like when you are solving with plus and minus signs, it applies. Yes.
Ma'am,
Okay. But yeah. Yes,
ma'am,
Hannah.
but when used with positive numbers, the answer will be 3. 5 minus.
Say again. If
Ma'am, but if we use this method to positive numbers, 5 minus 3, ma'am, the answer will be 3 because
yeah, when positive numbers we are using, the answer will come in positive only. Okay. Positive number only. And here you can verify this. Minus minus is plus. So 5 plus 3, 8. That way you can verify. Minus minus is plus, not so 5 plus 3, 8. Okay. But number line, 8 times you have to count and write. Now, one question for you. One question for you. I'm gonna clear this. First, -3 minus -5 -3 minus -5. Ambassador, the answer will not be -8 in the previous question. It will just be 8. Okay, no -8.
Ma'am, I think I got an answer.
Okay, message me. Okay, message me those who got an answer.
Done.
Almost correct, Joshua, but almost.
Did you get my answer?
Your answer. One second.
Did you get my answer too?
Your message me on the mobile device. Let me see. Okay, Johanna's answer. Johanna, 8 was the answer to the previous question. This question is different. Okay. Yes, Eva. That's correct. Okay, Zoe also sent an answer. Okay.
Ma'am,
Yes.
ma'am, is the answer -2?
-2. Yeah. Minus 2 is the answer. Okay. Why minus 2? I will go from, it says minus 3 minus minus 5. So we can go from minus 3 to minus 5. Okay. We can go from minus 3 to minus 5 or minus 5 to minus 3 like this. Okay. So, and since both the setting is in like the minus side, okay, we can conclude that the answer is negative 2. Okay. The answer is minus 2. All right. Oh, 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. See, if I do, I think it is positive 2 only because minus 3 plus minus minus plus 5. Minus plus minus. So 5 minus 3 is 2. And 5 is the bigger number. So bigger number sign we will put. Yeah, answer will be positive 2 only. So sorry, it will not be negative 2. Positive 2. Okay. Yes, Eva.
Ma'am, but in the question, minus 5, the answer was minus 5.
The question is minus 5. Yes. Minus 2 minus minus 5. Okay. But when this minus and this minus, when we solve this, it becomes plus. So it becomes minus 3 plus 5. Okay. It becomes minus 3 plus 5. So the answer will be positive because we use the sign of the bigger number. Okay. We use the sign of the bigger number. I think whenever you are minusing like this now, when you're just moving, you may as well get the answer in positive. In the first one, we saw our answer was negative. But in the last question and this question, positive answers you will get. Okay. You will be getting positive answers.
Ma'am,
Yes, Eva.
on that table, how would you get positive 2?
Say again, please.
On the table, how would you get positive 2?
On the table means on like by solving it.
Yes, ma'am.
Minus 3 minus minus 5. So minus and minus becomes plus. So minus 3 plus 5. Now minus and plus is there. So when minus plus equals to minus. So we will minus 5 minus 3, 2. And we use the sign of the bigger number. So 3 is the smaller number, it is minus. 5 is the bigger number, which is plus. So that is why 2 will be positive because sign of the bigger number we use. Okay. So if you have confusion, if you find there is a confusion in some presentation, just use this method and check your answer. Verify your answer using this method also. Okay. All right. Hope it's clear.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right. So homework for today is your index questions 2.1. Okay. Index questions 2.1. Now, if a question comes like this, that write all integers between 3 and minus 3. Like you have this question in your exercise. Write the integers between 3 and minus 3. Between 3 and minus 3. So what you will do, you can make a number line and count. Okay. Between 3 and minus 3, what all I have? I have minus 2, I have minus 1, I have 0, 1 and 2. Minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1 and 2 are the integers between 3 and minus 3. So question like this come between 0 and minus 4. What will it be? Minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. Okay, so like this you can write if a question comes. Then questions are there. You have to identify which one is smaller and which one is bigger integer. Okay, which is the smaller integer, which is the bigger integer. Then you have addition, subtraction questions based on number line. So you have to draw number line and then add in, subtract and solve. Okay. So that's it. Now tomorrow in the next class when we will meet, I will teach you. One second. We will see some properties of integers. Okay. We will see some properties of integers. Okay. And we will directly see addition also. Okay. We will directly, like some addition, subtraction more we will see, but without the number line. Property 1. Okay. Right now, so we saw on a number line, addition, subtraction. We will see with properties in the upcoming classes. Okay. And that's it. That's all for you. So, any questions?
Ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Yes. Okay. Yes, Hannah.
Ma'am, could you repeat when on which chapter the test is again?
Chapter 10. Chapter 10, basic geometrical concepts. Okay. Chapter. Yes.
Ma'am, could you explain what type of questions may come?
What types of questions may come? Questions such as what is a line, what is a ray, what is a line segment, what is a collinear point, how many points can be drawn, how many lines can be drawn through one point, what is the use of a compass, a protractor, and all of that, whatever is in the chapter. Questions such as fill in the blanks, question answers, okay, true and false, or some drawing questions. I mean, give you draw a line, segment length 4 centimeters, draw a line with length 5 centimeters. So draw 3 collinear points. So like that, I will give you to draw also. And normal basic question answers will become.
Ma'am,
Okay.
if we draw a line or a line segment, should we have the exact measurements in centimeters, or should we just draw a normal line and mark it as?
No. If the question has a line segment measurement, like if I tell you to draw 4 centimeters, it should be 4 centimeters. If it is 5 centimeters, you have to draw 5 centimeters, measuring with a scale. Okay, it should be exact centimeters. All right, if the measurement is given. If no measurement is given, and just says what is a line segment, explain with an example or explain by drawing, that time you can draw with any measurement. But if measurement is given in the question, then you have to draw with the same exact measurement. Okay. Friday, no class we'll be having because you have a test and I am busy on Friday. I have somewhere to go. So no class on Friday. Science class I'm not taking Friday. Monday I'll be taking science and maths both. Friday test is there. Tomorrow both the classes. Tomorrow science and maths both. Okay. All right. So that's all. That's all for you. And see you tomorrow. Have a good day. Bye.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Bye.
Ma'am, thank you, ma'am.